Cumberland is a great school. It's really great for freshmen. They give you lots of opportunities to get involved with so many different things. It's really great.
Okay, so the benefits of coming to Cumberland would be the campus is super small. I haven't been late to any of my classes because I can walk across the campus in like 5 minutes. So you won't have to worry about being late if you're always a late kind of gal.
There are so many benefits to going to Cumberland. They're a smaller school, so there's less people in your classes, so it's a lot easier to ask questions.
The size immerses the student with both faculty and peers who want to see each student succeed. The campus is the perfect size for the student to get a true college experience. However, the student will still find an array of friends as they traverse the campus and move between their classes.
Another benefit is there's a small student body, so that means your classes will probably be akin to how many people were in your high school class. So your teachers know you, and they know who you are, your name, and if you talk to them, they'll be able to have a more personalized experience because there's less people who need to take up their time.
Your professors are a lot more involved with each student. It's a lot easier to pass a class than it is to fail. You pretty much have to try and fail your classes because the professors are not just going to sit back and let you fail and not say anything to you. They're going to come to you and be like, hey, do you need help? You can go to their office hours and they'll gladly help you. They constantly tell you like, hey, come to my office hours, I'll help you out. And if you can't go to their office hours for some reason, there's tutoring for every class, like literally every class. And even then, if you can't make it to tutoring, there's inevitably going to be somebody that you know that has the same class or has taken the same class, and they'll help you out.
The students are offered services such as Greek life to strengthen ties and bonds they can gain with other students, as well as a variety of events that take place very, very often that are used for students to expand their friend groups and make lifelong memories right on, and sometimes off, the Cumberland campus.
Another benefit is it's super cute. It's gorgeous. The buildings are all great. They all look nice. They're not run down at all. It's such a cool campus, and there's so many cool things to learn about it that you'll know when you come to Cumberland.
And everybody's so friendly. It's so easy to make friends here. I mean, I've made friends with so many of the girls in my dorm. I love living on campus. Some of them even have the same classes as me, so we've ended up studying together and working together, and we hang out all the time. It's a really, really great school. Everybody, it's a really nice environment. It's easy to learn. There's not so many people that you can't focus. It's just such a great school. It really is. There's so many opportunities to get involved. I'm on the dance team and I love it. They're some of my best friends. I've met people through them that have become really good friends of mine. It's just, there's so many opportunities for you to make new friends and find new things that you like to do that you didn't think you could do. And I mean, if you want to be on a sports team and you don't have time to be on a sports team, they have intramural sports. So it's not even it's just for fun. There's so many opportunities for fun things and to meet fun people. It's such a great school.
So, here's some tips for incoming Cumberland freshmen. Do your homework when it's assigned, not when it's due, because that'll help your life in the long run.
Some tips I have for freshmen would be study hard, especially for the first test. It's so much better to overstudy and be like, wow, I definitely know all this. I studied way too much, than to not study enough and get to the test and be like, oh no, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna fail. It's just easier to stay ahead of things. Don't let your homework pile up because that's just stressful.
If I could give incoming freshmen one word of advice, I would tell each one wholeheartedly to just take the initiative. Take the initiative to come to Cumberland and get a fantastic education while being surrounded with friends that will become like family to you.
Try to stay involved as much as possible. There's so many fun opportunities on campus. There's so many teams and clubs and sports. It's fun. The more fun that you can have with college, the better it's going to be for you. It's more fun to be able to look back at college and be like, wow, look at all the stuff that I did, rather than be like, oh, all I did was sit home and do homework, which you still have to do that sometimes. But
my advice, which probably no one agrees with, take 8 AMs, because Personally, it frees up the rest of my day. If I can get all my classes done in the morning, then I have the afternoon free to either do homework, study, or go to my job. Another tip I have is befriend your professors. They really care and they really will help you as much as they can.
Try to become friends with your professors, or at least have them know you, because it'll make your life a lot easier, especially if you struggle with something. If you're struggling with a class, don't be afraid to get help. There's so many opportunities. There's tutoring. You can go to your professors during their office hours, and they're going to help you, and they're not going to judge you because you need help. It's college. It's new for everybody. It's a given that sometimes you're going to struggle. You just have to be able to suck it up and be like, hey, I need help. Help me out. And they will. It's great.
A lot of the professors I've talked to and who I've interacted with have all been super sweet, and they've all wanted to help. They care about their jobs, so do talk to your professors. Follow up to that, look nice, look respectable. People respect you more if you are like wearing good clothes and not just pajamas. So I know it's 8 a.m., but still, just put on like jeans and a shirt. Just look presentable.
Really great. Just don't let yourself get behind, keep ahead of things, and don't overwork yourself.
Take the initiative to make those lifelong memories at one of the many functions Cumberland offers oh so frequently.
Another tip I have is when interacting with your fellow students, make friends, not enemies. Be nice and respectable, and you will be able to have a much easier life. If you're rude to everyone, no one's going to give you their notes when you miss a class. So make friends in each of your classes, get someone's phone number so that if you miss a class, you can text them and go, hey, what did I miss? So that's an important step.
You can't. Go home as much as possible, especially if you live on campus, because your parents miss you, and they're not going to say it. Maybe they will, but sometimes they won't, and we all know that you miss them. Even if you say you don't, you miss your parents. Everyone does.
Go to sleep.
Definitely stay involved. It's so much easier to have people that you can call up and be like, hey, I'm really stressed, come over, and they'll come over. And I mean, I've gone out to McDonald's at 4 o'clock in the morning because I was stressed out and trying to write a paper, and my friends were like, hey, come on, you need food. It's just great. I mean, stay involved, make friends, have people that you can lean on, because it's necessary, and no matter how much you think you can do it all on your own, you can't.
Another thing to remember is get involved on campus, because you will really regret it later on in the semester or even in the year. I didn't get involved in anything, and I don't know where or when anything is happening anymore. I really don't know what has happened, the chances I've missed. So I really would try to get more involved in things, because in the end you will make more friends, you'll be closer to people, and all in all, you'll just have a better time instead of just getting lost in a sea of homework and despair. So get involved on campus. It'll definitely help in the long run.
Take the initiative to grow into a well-rounded and scholarly student that has more to offer to this world than just one simple skill. Take the initiative to become a Cumberland Phoenix today.